vibe, cause we good over here. This joy can't be destroyed, I'm immune to despair. Now I'm setting my intentions, I learned from all my lessons. Took a minute to get the message, but it's finally clear. You've been hating all day and hating all night, worrying and whining, both waste your life. But if you take your time and focus on what's right, you would notice just...
All right, guys, back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Podcast. We're going to chop it up right quick about quarterback Hendon Hooker and the Detroit Lions possibly trading him to the Tennessee Titans. Now, I did look at the article, and I saw the article saying that the Tennessee Titans would be willing to come after Hendon Hooker. And to me, I think it's a great thing, man. I think it's a great thing. It'll be a great opportunity for Hendon Hooker because, let's face it, man, he's not really going to see any time with the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff is the quarterback for the Detroit Lions, and Hendon Hooker is not going to get the opportunity to play on the field as much. Unless Jared Goff gets hurt, Hendon Hooker is not going to get the opportunity to play. So with that being said, man, I think that it's only right, man, for the Lions to consider it. I see that the Lions are looking at Jalen Milroe, bringing him in from Alabama. The Lions are in love with Alabama players. So, man, definitely Jalen Milroe could be a guy that they decide to just go ahead and groom because he's younger behind Jared Goff. But at the same time, man, I just think it's good for Tennessee to be looking at Hendon Hooker. What would the Titans be willing to give up? Now, that's going to be the question. Like, are they willing to give up a second-round pick? Would they be willing to give up a third and a fifth? What would they be willing to give the Lions in order to get quarterback Hendon Hooker? Because Hendon Hooker is already 27 years old. He turned 27 in January. So he's already pretty much, when you turn 27, that is considered your prime age. You are in your prime. And he's a little bit older, so he's a little bit more seasoned than the other quarterbacks that are coming into the league. So maybe that may be the case on why the Tennessee Titans are possibly looking to trade for Hendon Hooker. But are they willing to give up Harold Landry? I think that would be a good deal, man. Give me Harold Landry, and I'll give you guys Hendon Hooker, and also give me a pick too, because hey, I'm grooming this guy, and this guy's been grooming with us for the last couple past seasons. We allowed him to heal from his injury, and at the same time, we allowed him to be able to learn and things of that nature, and playing behind a professional like Jared Goff. So it's been a wonderful thing for Hendon Hooker to learn and sit, but he might be ready to go. I think Hendon Hooker is one of those guys that he needs to be on the field to show really what he can do. So being with the Tennessee Titans would be a great opportunity for Hendon Hooker to land with them. Normally, Tennessee Titans, they do pretty well with getting black quarterbacks there. They got a history of it, and it's like you just never know, man. But we'll see, man, because I remember the days of Vince Young being with the Tennessee Titans and Steve McNair. RIP to Steve McNair. But there's other quarterbacks that the Titans have had as well. And I just think that Hendon Hooker would be a great fit. I mean, he played his college football in Tennessee, and I just think that it would be a good fit and to give him an opportunity to really get a chance to play quarterback, because sitting behind Jared Goff, he's not going to get the opportunity because Goff doesn't get injured like that, and he doesn't get hurt like that. So you'll just be sitting time. So while his contract is pretty much up, Jared Goff will still be in his contract. So it's like, what do you do? So I think the Lions should probably should take the offer, man, from the Tennessee Titans and see what they can get. So I don't know, whether they can get Harold Landry from the Tennessee Titans, or they can get a second round pick, maybe a third and a fifth or something like that. We'll see though. But I definitely think that Hendon Hooker playing in Tennessee would be a great thing for him. It'll be a great thing for the Lions because they'll be able to move on from Hendon Hooker, and they'll be able to go with a younger quarterback like a Jalen Milroe. I'm not saying that the Lions are going to draft Jalen Milroe because they talk to him. But sometimes normally when the Lions do talk to players, they normally go after those players. So they could possibly be looking for a quarterback with that dual threat ability. And Jalen Milroe from Alabama gives you that. And he's younger too. He's only 22 years old. So he has time to sit behind Jared Goff. So we're going to see, man, what Tennessee is going to do and what the Lions are going to do, as far as being able to make this trade happen, man. I think that it's a good assessment. And I think that Hendon Hooker will play well with the Tennessee Titans. And I think he'll take off, man. He'll take off with the Tennessee Titans. But we want to see what will Brad Holmes be willing to part ways with Hendon Hooker and allow him to go to the Tennessee Titans? So we'll see, man. Leave it in the comments section. Do you think that Brad Holmes will trade Hendon Hooker to the Tennessee Titans? This is Raw Podcast. Peace.